Did you know there are actual hanging coffins in the world? Yeah, you heard that right. These eerie wooden boxes are suspended high up on cliffs and they've been around for centuries, but why would anyone want to hang their dead relatives like that? Stick around because we are about to uncover the shocking truth behind this bizarre ancient practice. Alright, let's dive into it. Hanging coffins are not just a creepy urban legend but a real thing. Cultures like the Bo people in China and the Toraja people in Indonesia have practiced this unique burial tradition for generations. But what's the deal? Why did they choose to hang coffins instead of burying them in the ground like most of us do? Well, these hanging coffins serve as a fascinating glimpse into the beliefs and practices of ancient civilizations. They believed that placing their dead up high could elevate their spirits closer to the heavens and protect them from wild animals or floods. It's a rich tapestry of history that deserves to be explored. So here's the challenge we're taking on today. We're going to uncover the real reasons why ancient people hung coffins. You might think it's all about superstition or practicality, but there's so much more beneath the surface. We'll look into various theories and cultural beliefs that shape this tradition. Are you ready? Let's get started. First up, let's talk about some of the intriguing theories surrounding these hanging coffins. For instance, some experts believe that the practice was meant to honor ancestors, allowing them to be closer to the living. The Bo people in particular believed that the higher the coffin, the closer to the divine it would be. Then there's the Toraja people who still practice elaborate burial rituals today. They believe that if a body is buried in the ground, it's cut off from its spirit. Instead, hanging the coffins preserves the connection between the living and the dead. And let's not forget about the practical side. High altitude burial sites are less likely to be disturbed by animals or seasonal flooding. It's a blend of faith, respect, and practicality that's truly fascinating. But it's not all cut and dry. There are some struggles when it comes to interpreting these hanging coffins. For one, not every culture that practiced this tradition left behind clear records or explanations. So modern scholars are often left to piece together information from cryptic archaeological findings or oral histories that have been passed down through generations. Plus, you have to consider the conflicting interpretations. Some people argue that hanging coffins is more about social status than anything else. Was it a display of wealth or was it a spiritual necessity? These conflicting viewpoints can muddy the waters and make it difficult for historians to come to a consensus. Now, here comes the moment of revelation. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from the analysis of burial sites. Researchers have found that many of these hanging coffins were placed in locations that had significant spiritual or mythological importance to the cultures that created them. Some cliffs were considered sacred and believed to be the resting places of powerful spirits. This suggests that hanging coffins were not just a random choice but a deliberate act rooted in deep spiritual beliefs. The act of hanging them was a way to honor those who passed and ensure their safe passage to the afterlife. It's a blend of respect, spirituality, and cultural identity that really underscores why this practice was so significant. So what have we learned from this exploration? Hanging coffins are a powerful reminder of how ancient cultures viewed death and the afterlife. They challenge our modern perspectives on burial practices and demonstrate a rich tapestry of beliefs that vary across regions. This tradition shows us that for many cultures, death wasn't an end but a transition to another realm. Understanding these practices helps us appreciate the complexity and diversity of human beliefs throughout history. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Alright, now I want to hear from you. What do you think about hanging coffins? Do you find them fascinating or a little creepy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're hungry for more intriguing historical insights, be sure to check out my next video where we explore other bizarre burial practices from around the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.